clues about who the Savior would be. Isaiah wrote them down and shared them with God's people.
Against your dark clouds, I will always be your guiding light. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds, I will always be your guiding light. I know you're strong, need to get yourself together, things still get better if you just believe it. Yeah, it's getting cold, the waves are crashing in. When the streams are getting strong, just hold on to me.
Hey y'all, and welcome back. Everything around this house is a disaster right now. There's stuff laying everywhere, hanging everywhere. We're trying to pack things up, so it looks a mess. You're just going to have to bear with me. But welcome back if you're new. My name is Tiffany. This is our small town life, and we do daily vlogs around here. We'd love to have you as part of the family. Consider subscribing before you leave. So, we've got a lot to get done today. If you watched yesterday's grocery haul, this is our last week in this home. We got to get things packed up, get them in storage. So I've got to arrange getting a storage unit today. Justin moved our moving trailer over by the front door. So I think I'm going to take the boxes that are already packed and get them on that trailer so that we can get them into the storage unit. Just a lot of things that we've got to get done. We just finished school, so that's done for the day. Baby boy is getting sleepy. He's getting tired. I need to get him down for a nap. I do have a couple of questions. So if you watched Monday's vlog, I answered some questions, and I said if I saw any more questions that I would answer them for you. I did find a few more, so let me answer those real quick, and then we'll keep getting on with our day. Yes. So y'all ask about Huddy's name. Is it Huddy or Hudson? So his name is Hudson, and Huddy's his nickname. We kind of gave it to him when I was pregnant with him, and it stuck. That's what we call him most of the time. And then the rest of the questions were about moving. Why are we moving? So this home we're in now is just a rental. We've been here for the last 2 years, and it's time to do something different. When we sold our first home, it was under contract in less than 24 hours, and we didn't want to rush into anything else, so we decided to rent for a little while, but it's time to do something different. Oh, he's so sleepy. You ask where we're going to be staying in the meantime while we're waiting on our new home. So the plan is to be with Justin's mom. We've got to get a better timeline on how everything's going to play out to decide exactly what's going to be best for our family, but that's the plan, is to go and stay with her for a little while. That shirt hanging right there is bothering me, but that's just going to have to be what it is. So why did we decide to move over by my mom? There's just the perfect little acre of land right there for us to put a home. And we had originally talked about moving, and this kind of goes into why are we moving. We had originally planned to move closer to Justin's work, but the cost of living there was just so much higher. It's closer to the city. We weren't really sure if that's where we wanted to be, and so the plan is to just kind of stay closer to the area that we're in. We knew we liked that area. If you watched where we went and walked the land, I showed you. Oh, he's gonna pinch my neck. If you watched where we went and walked the land, I showed you where our first home that we purchased was, and then where my mom's home is, and this land is right in between them. So we know we like to be over there, and we're kind of excited to be back. Fun little story time. Y'all had asked about that too, about our first home. So when we purchased that home, we actually had no idea that the man that my mom was dating was the neighbor, was our next door neighbor. We had no idea until he bought the home and moved in, and then realized he lived next door. And they got married shortly after, and my mom became our neighbor. So it's kind of fun how that all worked out. And when we moved, I remember, because we were there for 10 years, it's our first home. It was a smaller home. It was a good home. But when we moved, I remember standing there looking, our 3 older kids, that's pretty much the only home they ever knew, because Audrey was just a few months old when we moved in there. And I remember standing there watching them play in the yard and thinking, I'm never going to have this view again. And I've said this before, I'll probably say it again, but home is where my family is. That was just a house. Home is where my family is. But it was still kind of hard to leave just because that's all my kids had ever known. And I remember standing there watching them playing in the yard and thinking, I'll never have this view again. How things come full circle. Now we're just going to be a few yards over, and I'm going to have almost the same view of my kids playing in the yard again. So we're excited about that. I think that gets all of the questions. If I missed it, let me double check. I had them written down over there. I think that gets all of them. If I missed any, it was not on purpose. I've been having trouble with my phone over the last few days. My screen actually went black on it, and I was worried that we were going to have it repaired, but it just came back on after being completely black for a couple of days. So I think I went back through and found all the questions. If I missed any, it wasn't on purpose. Let me know down in the comments and I'll answer them for you. All right, we need to get some lunch and then start working on getting these boxes on the trailer. I think that's what we're going to do, and call and try to get everything situated with a storage unit and get this little boy a nap. Here's a little snacky plate that I made to go with the boys' sandwiches. They came in here and fixed them some bologna sandwiches for lunch. Audrey fixed a Hot Pocket, but then I fixed just a plate of some carrots and celery for the boys to share and snack on while they eat their sandwich. Audrey said she wanted some celery too, so she's going to fix her one. I've got this cucumber that's in the refrigerator that needs to be cut up, so I think I'm going to cut it up too. And we'll just kind of have a sandwich and veggie snacky kind of lunch. Audrey fixed her little ants on a log with her celery and raisins. We were just talking my ants on a log. I use chocolate chips. She used raisins. I prefer chocolate chips, but it still looks delicious. Wyatt is napping, and he's not been napping real well without me being right there with him, but right now he's asleep. So I'm going to sit down and eat my lunch, kind of just by myself. Not done that in a while, so that'll be something different. Change of plans. He woke up. That's okay. I'm going to get him and see if maybe he'll sit in his seat for a minute while I eat my lunch. It's okay. It was wishful thinking. I'll get him back to sleep after I eat. Alright, so I got a storage unit. Woo wee, that was bright. I got us a storage unit. So I'm not going to pull that trailer up there. I'm just not. And plus we've not loaded it yet. But what I can do, because I rented it online, so I want to go see exactly where it's at. So we're going to put what we can in the car. This car gets loaded down with kids, so there's not much space. But we're going to put what we can in the car and take it up there. And then when we get back, that way I can just kind of assess the whole situation. We're actually probably going to have to rent 2 units because they didn't have one of the bigger units available. So we're probably going to have to rent 2. That's mainly what I need to go check. Make sure that we are going to need 2. So that we can rent another one if we need to. Anyway, all that to say, I'm going to see if I can fix this car, get some of the extra stuff out of it, so that we can take a little bit up there and go ahead and put it in. And then when we get back, we'll load the trailer up, and when Justin gets home, we'll take that up there as well. That's what I was trying to tell you. Well, that's a start. There's still so much more to go. I think we may actually go and get another load or 2 and bring it up here. I'm trying to just, like, in my head, think about how we need to put all boxes need to stay on one side so that we can try to fit some furniture on the other side. We're definitely going to need another unit. Whoo-wee. Here we go. Y'all need to get in y'all seats, please. Load number 2. like a Jenga game. I had to sit down a second. This is just a start, y'all. There is so much to move. For somebody who wants to live a pretty minimal life, I don't know how we've ended up with so much stuff. Isn't that how it works though? It's always like, where did this come from? How did we get that? Where is all this coming from? This stuff will probably have to be rearranged again once we get some other things over here, but I just wanted to get it here. And then when we come with more stuff with Justin, if we need to pull it out, move it around, we can. But that's 3 loads. I think I'm going to go home. I've not packed up mine in Justin's room yet, so I think I'm going to go home and do that. Get some stuff on the trailer. That may be all for today. We'll see. We'll see, but it's a start, I guess. Still got some space up there. I told the kids that we're going to have to pack it all the way to the ceiling.
You're eating me. You're eating me.
Are you getting your brother's kisses? Are
You're
you getting them?
eating.
Are you getting them?
So easy dinner tonight. We are going to brown up this pork, and then I got this in my last grocery haul at Walmart. It's yellow lentil penne. We're going to try that out. And then our favorite store-bought spaghetti sauce is ragu simply. It only has very few ingredients, all of which I can pronounce. So I like this spaghetti sauce, pasta sauce. Audrey's going to help me. You could use beef, but it was just easier to get to the pork, and I think that'll be good. So we're going to do it with sausage. We're going to brown it. We're going to do it all in this pot. One pot, y'all. One pot. We're going to brown our sausage, and then I'm going to pour in. I'm going to kind of do it like I do goulash, and we're going to pour in this sauce with some water, and then cook our pasta in the sauce. So we'll see how it turns out. I would assume it's going to turn out good. Kind of that goulash feel, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out together. Thought I would also tell you that we got mine and Justin's room packed up. Audrey helped me with that. Y'all, she's such a helper. Don't know what I would do without her. Would not be able to get this done. That's for sure. But mine and Justin's room's packed up, and we took all of the large boxes and put them out on the trailer so we can take them to the storage unit whenever Justin gets home. I don't know if we'll go. Easton has basketball practice tonight, so it may have to happen after his practice. I don't know, but we're going to get them there, and that'll be one more thing done. One more thing marked off the list. Tomorrow, we'll be packing the dining room, so be prepared for that. That's happening tomorrow. All right, Audrey just poured the pasta sauce in here. Now she's filling that can all the way up with water, and she's going to pour that in too. And then we're going to open up our box of pasta, put that in, and let it boil until the pasta's done. Don't leave any in there now. I'm a little curious about this pasta, so let's try it. It's good. It's really good. It's something I'd get again for sure. Dum da dum da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. He's so cute. We're laughing at his mama. Supper was really, really good. I was curious about that pasta, the lentil pasta, and it was good. The texture was a little bit different, which I think is kind of to be expected, but it was delicious, and the kids ate it, loved it, 8 seconds, so it was a win. Stuff everywhere, but empty. This is stuff we're still using. Empty. Stuff that's going with us, and empty.